Tonight, my conversation with Dr. Trayvean Scott continues. We chat about the changing landscape for college athletes when it comes to NIL laws and how Grambling plans to support their student athletes and their brands. Last season, the G-men did struggle with the spring football season, but passes in the past, a lot of new faces, not only on the team, on the sidelines. Obviously, you're a new face with the athletics program. What excites you about the Tigers' future?
The leadership. I think Coach Fobbs is an outstanding leader. I think he's an outstanding teacher of men, and you see that night after night after night. And I've been able to go and watch practice at night, and I actually got to watch practice on yesterday afternoon. And so you can feel the leadership, you can feel the hunger, you can feel this willingness to put the spring season behind him, and that's something that is really refreshing. But that's also a testament to Coach Fobbs and his staff and the leadership and how they've been taught and learn to overcome adversity. And so, always, just like he says, life is going to throw you curveballs all the time. It's not if you get knocked down, it's getting up one more time. Our young men understand that. They're excited. They're excited about the vision of the program, and they're excited to get out and show what real G-man football looks like.
It's also an exciting time for college athletics overall with the new NIL laws being passed. Do you have a plan in place to institute some programs or help the student athletes kind of navigate this new world of college athletics?
An aggressive one. But I think it starts it begins with education, right? So what does it look like? Let's talk about things such as the soft skills, the time management, the money management, right? The brand management. Let's understand those items first, and then let's build on them, right? And giving our student athletes the opportunity to show themselves, but also having them to understand how important that brand piece is. For example, being able to have a social media page that would invite corporate entities and corporate partners to want to partner with an individual student athlete, right? That's important. And then understanding things like being able to sit up, speak straight, those soft skills. Aside from that, being able to use our marketing arm to be able to highlight our student athletes in a manner that would bring companies or corporate entities to them for the purposes of sponsorship, and then put it in a cycle, right, to where all of our student athletes has their individual ability to market themselves, right? So we've been able to partner with Influencer to be able to undertake that initiative and giving our student athletes a platform to say, hey, look at me, I'd really be interested in representing your company. Here's my body of work, right? So we're going to empower that effort. And so, if we do those things, if we enhance those soft skills, if we empower our student athletes once they've been educated on the do's and don'ts and the haves and the have-nots and the certain nuances of what it takes to be able to use your name, image, and likeness to your ability, then I think, we would be able to chart our own course as it relates to HBCUs and low-resource institutions all over the country, showing our student athletes how to monetize on their name, image, and likeness, and how to do so within the confines of that G and the brand recognition that it has to move both entities forward.